All right. Excuse me. It looks like we are. Why does it sometimes? Why does it double dink like that? Have you guys noticed that? Whenever I go live, sometimes it hits us with the double notification. I gotta get on Pingcord and see if I can fix that because it is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. Back at it with some more Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. So yeah, we're a little OP. we're a little OP now. I was looking into it and to see, I guess like Act 3 things do pick up a little bit, though given how strong I am right now, I'd be surprised if it's like that noticeable. So we'll see. I don't know what like the average level is going into Act 3. I know in Act 1, which I don't know how people do this, they're like, yeah, you know, I only usually end up being level like 25 by the end of Act 1. We were like level 30, like 38 by the end of Act 1. So I mean, I did kind of end up just wandering a lot and killing like everything I saw. So maybe people don't do side quests or something. I don't know. But we are super OP. Super duper OP. It's kind of crazy. Software, good to see you. It has been a while. How you been? Oh, it's been more than that. It's been like 3 months, I think, probably. Because you were watching when I was doing Mountain Blade. We can get a mathematical check on that real quick. Let me look at Steam real quick. Where's M. Mountain Blade Bannerlord. I haven't played since November 11th at like the earliest. So that's December. Yeah, a little over 2 months. Wow, my sense of time is terrible. Okay. Well, welcome back. It's good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. You've been good. I am doing very good. Very, very good. We have been playing a couple of different games here. We played Skyrim twice. Modded, of course. We're trying out Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. This has been a really good game. A lot of fun. Marina, good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, they redacted the message. I appreciate the accidental heart at least. Oh my god. Oh, they don't actually love me. Oh my god, it's over. But yeah. So today, I am going to be, we're, like I said, we're kind of stupid over level. I know I got a bunch of side quests. I'm hitting the main story. I think what we'll do is we'll do a second playthrough of this in the near future. And we are going to put some self-restraints into the game to go ahead and make things a little bit more difficult, I think, because my biggest complaint about this game is while the storytelling is fantastic, the world is beautiful, it is so easy to get super OP. Like, there's no other way to put it. All I've done is just play the game and do the side quests, and yesterday we fought like several bosses, and I 2 or 3 shot most of them. So, you know, a little bit brutal. Not in a good way, obviously, right? So, I need to be daytime, actually. Shit. All right, let's go camp real fast. Put a campfire down somewhere and sleep. But yeah, no, I mean, obviously, as you can see, we've kind of moved away from the whole, the VTubing thing for the time being. You know, it's, I mean, it's just not the vibe no more, you know? So we're just chilling. Thank you for the heart, I appreciate it. Dennis, welcome in. Sup, beard? At least you know I have a beard, at least, right? Well, hey, good to see you. Welcome in. But yeah, so they're not like major story bosses, they're side quest bosses. But it's been like kind of surprising to see just how much damage I'm actually doing. It's kind of crazy, honestly. I'm not really sure how to feel about it either, you know? It's been relatively ridiculous is the way I put it. What game is this? We are playing Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Really good game, a lot of fun. Very much enjoying it. Void, good to see you, welcome in. Void, I gotta ask, because I know Void, you picked up the game as I picked it up as well. No, I was just leveling up. We're at a point where I'm so strong, I'm just putting all my attributes into perception, and then any more skill tree things, I'm just putting it into this. If I need a respec when I get to Act 3, I will, but for the time being, we are legitimately one-shotting even the bosses at this point, so it's like, you know. I am gonna forego a couple of the side quests, and honestly, this might be a bit of a weird take here, but I'm also gonna, like, pass, I think, maybe even on the DLC, just to have it be a more enjoyable experience on a second playthrough. Because the second playthrough, I am going to go ahead and put a lot of restrictions in to keep the game difficult. I did look to see if there was mods to change the difficulty, and there is a couple, but nothing super, like, concrete that people seem to be using. Really, all they have to do is, in my opinion, buff the HP values of the bosses on harder difficulties, which obviously it doesn't seem like they did. Damage, yes, I still take a lot of damage, but when I'm also doing 1, 2, 3-shotting enemies, you know, it's like, is it really that big of a threat? Well, I go back to the VTuber thing. Yeah, as a male VTuber, not as a woman, though. We talked about it. Right now, the goal is to save up for a new PC, is the current objective. I want to update my PC, because I can't really VTube and play games at the same time. You know, it's not possible. My PC can't handle it. Even like playing games now, like we have to downscale the stream a little bit to be able to like run everything pretty well. So we're gonna save up for a new PC, and then after that, I'll start thinking about maybe getting like a VTuber model, but not for the foreseeable future. At least like not like immediately. Maybe by like the end of the year, if things go well, we'll go ahead and have something. But and it's gonna be the helmet guy probably, you know. That or one of like there was this really cool model actually. It was a new. It's kind of like the one I was using. It was a custom. Like, it's a customizable VTuber, but it was for guys. And I can make an old man that's perfect for me. Okay, all right. Why'd you do this to me? Listen, bro. I'm pushing 30. All right, I got gray hairs coming in. All right, and I realized, dude, I can't sit here pretending to have virtual tits anymore. I just can't do it. And to be fair, I'm actually working on a video right now to post to the channel, and it's very. At one point, I talk about how like a lot of the newer viewers have been coming in lately, who I really appreciate, have shown me like we can stream and not have to be an anime woman with big tits and have it go well. So thank you. You know. I wanted to ask you, Void, are you like finding the game incredibly easy, or is that just me? I'm having the problem where I'm really finding the game to be an incredibly easy experience right now. And I'm curious if that's just me, or if you also are having like a super easy time. It's okay, I guess. Oh, shush, software. Not anything's really changing, just no tits on screen, you know? It's the same content, same talks, same everything. So Drapion, good to see you. I slept the wrong time yesterday from like 1 p.m. to 5 a.m. was mostly me. Hey, I mean, listen, you worked all week, man. You know? Did you work all week? You're tired, bro. You work night shifts. It makes sense, you know? Like, don't stress it. Get a good rest in, you know? Hopefully you're feeling better today, a lot more well-rested. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, my back is killing me today. I don't know what it is. My back is just super duper sore. I'm actually debating taking an edible to chill and mellow out a little bit. I'm a little tense right now, so I might go ahead and pop a little gummy, you know? We'll see. Maybe in a little bit. I had 3 days of work with sporadic sleep. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a good thing you got a nice big rest in, right? It's not the same thing without that jumping from my scope. Good lord. Hello, I'm watching your stream on my friend's TV. Hello, Nicole's friend on your TV. It's nice to see you. I'm here to expose all of Nicole's online secrets that most of you probably don't know. I'm kidding. I would, guys, come on. I'm not that bad of a person, okay? Locked you out of the house. Yeah, you talked about that. You talked about that a couple days ago. Was it on Discord or was it here? I can't remember. You mentioned it though. You mentioned your dog locked you out. All right. But no, Void. I have just been finding the game to be like disturbingly easy. I mean, you've been watching, you see it, right? I one-shot everything. Could just be my build is really strong, but I did look into it, and people say there's a point where the game just like you scale super fast into going through Act 2, and then Act 3 picks up a little bit, but we'll see. That's kind of why I'm just gonna do main story today, get to Act 3, and then go from there. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna save the DLC for another playthrough where I either mod the difficulty. Literally the only thing you need to increase is the enemy HP value so they have more HP, in my opinion. That's all you need. Because I was gonna initially do it on New Game Plus, but people also said even on New Game Plus the game is still piss easy. So what we'll do is we'll do a second playthrough, not like immediately, but like pretty close in proximity to this one, not like too far away. And we'll do some like either self restrictions on gear to make it more difficult, or we'll do a mod to increase difficulty. Ah, I see. Okay, you're very much into your necromancy build, all right? Let's see. I think it was Discord. He jumps and hits the lock on the door. Any advice? Well, I used to work with dogs, right? And God, how would you stop that kind of? I mean, okay. The thing is, I highly doubt he's jumping to intentionally hit the lock. I think what he's doing is he's jumping to like get the door and hits the lock, right? Like to like hit the knob. I think that the smart thing is put like a gate maybe in front of your door, right? Like, I don't know if there's like a hallway or something, but get like a baby gate or something and just box him out of it. I'm sure maybe he can knock it down or jump it, but it might be worth it. We used to do that with Lizzie. We used to put a baby gate in like a hallway so she couldn't get to the front door because she would just like barrel into the front door whenever somebody came in. So what about you give Hollow Knight a chance, or give a chance to Hollow Knight? Will not be easy. I've thought about playing the first Hollow Knight. I haven't played Silk. I haven't played either. So I wouldn't want to jump into Silk Song. I think I own the first one on Epic Games. I might have gotten it for free at some point. So we'll see. I'll look into that. Not sure if I'm like wanting to play a game of that style right now. A big part of me really wanted to play Valheim after this, but we're kind of in a situation where Valheim, at least as far as I can tell, is on the brink of like a big update. And I don't want to like jump into a playthrough of Valheim and then have them do a big update that needs like a whole new world, if that makes sense. Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, I actually kind of go to Bannerlord whenever I'm not sure what to play. For a while, it was Final Fantasy 14: A Realm Reborn, right? Foxtrot, welcome in. Disco Elite. I've heard that. What is that? I've heard that name before. I've heard of that. Unsure what it is. I've heard the name before, but I got into Final Fantasy 14: Realm Reborn. That was a lot of fun. I'm usually not a big MMO player, but I really enjoyed that a lot, and I played it like for 300 hours, right? Good lord. Because it's so different. I'll have to look into it. Disco Elysium. Sounds familiar. I don't know why it sounds so familiar. I definitely haven't played it, but maybe I've seen it before. Foxtrot, welcome in. It's good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. You know what? It might be weird, but I love to sometimes go back and play through like the older Zelda games in my free time. Namely Ocarina of Time, dude. Especially with the PC port that came out recently. Well, not recently, but like, you know, the past couple of years, people ported it over to PC, and it's just, oh, it's so good. Ship of Heart Arcinian, I think is what it is. It is just such a fun experience. Yeah, I'm trying to find, I gotta find somebody, hang on. Over here he is.
You look like you're enjoying yourself.
I'm trying to find the guy that I turned the bandit heads into. I have so many bandit heads that I've been hanging on to. And I did look it up, and I think he's over here. I have not been able to find him the entirety of Act 2. So, supposedly...
Haven't seen your face around here before. A visitor, eh? Try to stay out of trouble. I'd rather not have to put your name on the bounty board.
Yeah, it's this guy. So you're the quartermaster here.
No, that'd be Sheena. I keep this camp running and make sure everyone's pulling their weight. Idle hands have no place in Camelot's army, especially not on a mission like this. Trouble is, we've got more work than men. So
yeah, if you're a fan of like the OG Zelda games, it's super nice.
I've posted a few bounties. I can't spare any soldiers to deal with things outside of Kunacht, but I'll be damned if I let those bandit scum run loose.
I've already killed all the bandits. And what does Sine do?
I handle what makes soldiers fight. Sheena handles what keeps them comfortable. You want glory and gold? See me. You want a softer pillow or a warm meal? That's Sheena's domain. Legate Denham is in charge here. Sometimes I wonder if he upset someone higher up to get sent on this mission, because this place, it's a damn mess. Lord Yvain's acting like a maiden on her wedding night, the Red Priests are throwing their weight around, and the locals are ignoring the fact that they're all about to be swallowed by the weirdness. I have no idea how the legate puts up with it all. But, well, at least he's got me to make sure his orders are carried out.
I'll await your...
Okay, interesting that there's no... I've killed all these people, I think. Was it you? No, it's not Vin that I talked to. Who do I talk to turn this in? It isn't this guy, is it?
I'll await...
Is it you?
I'm Immunis Askell. If you're here for war stories, forget most of the fighting's behind me now. I've traded my... Once we're done here, maybe I'll finally retire.
I'll await...
Who the fuck do I turn this into? What the hell? Is there not a single person? Anyways, whatever. Because I want to return. Enjoy. Yo, Foxtrot, appreciate that, man. Actually, it's funny that we mention, enjoy the rest of your evening. It's funny we talk about Ship of Harkinian, because I was actually debating, maybe like after this, if there's no news on Valheim, possibly going ahead and investing into a Zelda OOT randomizer. I don't know. Just something that it kind of pace out the game, or space out the games a little bit, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna check down here. I just want to figure out who the fuck I'm supposed to turn these into. Gotta grab water because there's no Coke. Do I have so much Coca-Cola in my garage right now? It's kind of crazy, actually. My brother works for the Coca-Cola company, like as like a delivery driver, so we buy like the Coke and like the good stuff too, the glass bottles, like the actual sugar and not like the fake shit, you know? It's so nice, it's so good. I only ever drink it when I'm mixing, you know, when I'm making like a mixed drink. Not a big soda enjoyer myself. Who the fuck do I turn these into? It's not Shine. It's not this guy. Who the fuck am I turning this into? Does it say on the item itself? Let me see. What would it be under? Doesn't actually show. I gotta find this person. It's gonna bother me. I want to play the Pokemon ROM hack, but I don't want to play until the next update. So yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at right now with Valheim. It's like I really, really want to play a Valheim playthrough, guys. Like I'm talking no map, no portals, super invested into the game, building like roads and shit, and like big old fancy bases and stuff. But I really don't want to start it and then have the Deep North like update drop, which if you guys don't play, it's like it's gonna be the next like big thing for the game, you know? Who the fuck? Do I have to actually like... There we go.
Yes?
There we go. Now they're showing up.
Well, well, Kestrel the Piercer. We've been after her for a long time, and many of our soldiers have fallen to her arrows. She believed she was dispensing justice to the wicked, though her favorite crime to punish seemed to be simply having a few coins in one's purse. Well, I won't miss her.
Next.
I recognize these remains. That's Thorn the Bloodbound, a complete madman. If you have his sword with you, be careful. It grants strength to the wielder.
Terraria? Terraria was one of the ones that I was thinking about too, actually. Was looking at some of the updates and I was like, you know what? It's been a really long time since I played Terraria. Might not be a bad idea, but we'll see.
Well, I'll be damned. Nevera, known as the Chillheart. She earned that nickname because her blade
You're playing Terraria right now,
freezes
Void?
the blood of her opponents. It certainly leaves marks like frostbite. Nevera is said to be a Dalreator from the Forlorn Swords. They say she was too cruel even for her own tribe and was exiled. If you ask me, she should have stayed there. But she won't be causing trouble anymore. Here's your reward.
I'm not super interested in the
managed to
Power World
defeat
stuff. It's more I'm just
Sindemar the
interested in the game, you
Firebringer.
know?
Congratulations. Long ago, when Sindemar wasn't Sindemar and wasn't bringing anything, he was just a common townsman, deeply devoted to the All-Mother. At least, that's what everyone thought. Secretly, he was studying forbidden fire-summoning magic. Eventually, he stopped hiding it. You can imagine the havoc. Personally, I'd take 100 Furkets over one Sindemar
I was
any day.
playing it and got annoyed with
It's a
not
good
knowing
thing
how
you
to make
managed
the
to
base,
stop him.
or make beyond the basic blockhouses. In Terraria, my house, like the last time I played, it was an underground base. It just like went straight down. I hollowed out an area and just built like box rooms in there.
And here are the remains of Sir Valen himself. Justice finally caught up with him. He was a scoundrel, a drunkard, and a libertine. And an aristocrat, too. At the Camelot court, he plotted, seduced, and stabbed people in the back. Literally. Eventually, he was betrayed himself. And he ended up here, as a common bandit. Or rather, as your handful of coins for his head.
Last but not least,
You managed to catch Lame Lorcan. Well done. I didn't know him personally, but he used to be a scout in Camelot's army. One day, he went on a mission and returned with a nasty wound above his knee. Supposedly, a weird beast got him, but he managed to kill it and drag himself back to camp.
oh, that is kind of nice. Easy
After
tree
that,
planting, huh?
He started to change, becoming more and more aggressive. Eventually, he began shooting people with his bow for no reason. He was hiding in the area, occasionally attacking people. And if it weren't for you, he'd still be doing it. Thank you.
I think that's all the bandits,
Here's your
right?
reward. Hey, care to humor an old soldier with a friendly spar? These bones
no.
could use some warming up.
Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Let's see if I've still got some.
Oh, this
fight
guy's
in me.
gonna be really upset about this. Oh, he didn't get one shot.
I
Hang on.
fought tougher than you.
I'm scared I'm gonna hit this guy.
Damn it all,
There we
that
go.
was pathetic. 2 strikes and I'm on my ass. What happened to me?
Oh, I was actually 2 strikes. What the fuck?
I used to be a force to be reckoned with. Now I'm just an old fool, shuffling papers and barking orders.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Don't you dare patronize me! I know what I am. Weak. Useless. A damn shadow of the soldier I used to be. But I'll tell you this. I'm not ready to go down without a fight. There's still fire in these old bones. It's just dampened.
Practice makes perfect. Maybe some exercise will help.
Exercise? I don't have time for that. I'll be in the grave before I see results. No. I need something faster. Something stronger.
Oh no. You mean magic?
Exactly. You're quick.
Yo,
give you
D,
that.
good to see you. Welcome
There are
in.
potions,
That's funny
elixirs,
software.
things out there.
It's a
that can
really good
bring
game.
back the
I can
strength
highly
I've
recommend
lost.
it if you enjoy the kind of
I
like
need one of those.
survival-y,
Not some
not
quack
survival, but
remedy,
like
mind
crap.
you.
What would
Something
be the way to
real.
put it? I'm not sure
Something
how to describe
powerful.
Terraria because it's not like your average like survival crafting game. It's a little bit different, in my opinion at least. I like the combat in Terraria a lot. It's really fun. You're kind of dashing around, shooting, maybe using a big old sword or something, magic even. Master potion?
If I knew, I'd have fetched it myself. But there's talk of alchemists in the region who dabble in such things. And if anyone's got the gall to brave the wilds for it, it's you. I've also heard about some powerful stuff from the Dalrieta tribes. Trust me, I'm not a fan of those folks. But if it works as they say it does, I'll take it. Good.
Closest thing to
You'll be
necromancy, huh?
paid, of course. Just bring it quick, all right? The idea of sitting around like this for another day is unbearable.
I'll await your...
Right. I almost got 2 levels from turning all those in, by the way.
Everything will be
Good
okay.
lord. Good fucking lord, dude.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
I haven't thought about playing Minecraft and trying to beat hardcore mode. Kill the Ender Dragon.
This is my shield, but there's no part of my soul inside. We need to look somewhere else. But I can feel the missing part. Close. Maybe it's the men here. Maybe it needs something from us.
I can only play mine with mods. What, Minecraft or Terraria? Which one?
I wasn't expecting company.
No, I'm not a big fan of like, at least not like right now. We've talked about doing like a server for like the stream community. I'm gonna wait until like way later to do that. I'm way too focused on making just like regular content than to like have time to actually play on like a server, you know? Old bones, new fire.
Oh, hello there.
He's anti-magic. Why would he know what to do? This one. But yeah, I think I posted about it in the server at one point, the Discord server, talking about potentially wanting to do that at some point, like in the relatively near future. Just right now, like I said, I'm way too like hooked up and focused on getting like just like again like daily streams. I want to start getting like a weekly video out. We got to get some shorts going. Well, we were doing the shorts obviously, but it's been a little bit harder to find clips for this one because it's not like as funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like Skyrim's a lot of funny moments. This game has been a lot more story driven, right? So it's been kind of hard to get like a funny moment, quote unquote, out of it, you know? Talk to you? There's a woman named Morag waiting outside. She needs to talk to you.
I know. I already asked Anselm to tell her to wait. But Morag's a stubborn one. Honestly, what does she expect me to do? I'm not about to argue the legate over one inn. Not when there are far more pressing matters at hand.
To her, this is a pressing matter.
I don't doubt that. The Kunart is in a precarious position. I wouldn't be surprised if Denholm shuts the inn down out of fear of rebellion. And I'm hardly in a position to challenge his decision. We all have to endure these inconveniences a little longer.
It's her livelihood.
Well, surely she's been given some sort of compensation, hasn't she?
She hasn't gotten any money yet, no.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I can see why she's upset. Very well. Tell her she'll be paid part of the damages from my coffers, and I'll speak with Denholm about her situation. When I have the time. I can't offer more than that. As long as this stalemate with Camelot holds, reopening the inn is out of the question. That's my final decision. Now, was there something else?
I should stay out of trouble.
You play with data packs, like mod packs, yeah? I usually do like, so actually it's coming up soon, I think. Every year, me and my friends, we do Minecraft server together. There was a post in our friend server recently, they were gonna do it. I talked to Lord.
And? What did he
Vane.
say?
He'll cover part of the damages himself, and he'll ask Camelot to pay the
But
rest.
the inn stays closed? Figures. So now instead of standing around here, I'll be stuck at home, hoping those thugs from Camelot will graciously pay what they owe me. I'd say it's better than nothing, but honestly, it's barely that. Eh? Should have known better than to count on that good-for-nothing lordling. Thank you, stranger. I'm glad at least someone here still cares about the common folk.
Alright, and then... I need to find the real shield of Palamedes, which contains part of Arthur's soul. Then told me to meet with someone named Maggot. That one. Over here, okay, cool. Good challenge map that's starting the game with the bare minimum use of every renewable resource in the game. That is not for me, big dog. We did this on Twitch. It just unfortunately it never continued. Me and another streamer by the name of Ava. Me and her, we were doing a challenge of can we beat hardcore Minecraft together, right? We were playing together, and we did a big long like 8-9 hour stream playing together, trying to beat it. And it did not go well. She killed me like 6 times by accident. So what I wanted to do is run that back, but just do it solo and see if I could, in a single stream, beat the entirety of Minecraft. Well, the entirety meaning, you know, the end dragon, right? So as far as I'm aware, that's like the end of Minecraft, in a sense, right? That's like, you know, oh, game over, we won. I know there's like the wither and stuff, but fuck that noise. And see if I can't beat it in a single sitting and how many attempts it would take, you know? We'll see, we'll see. Like plugins, they are mods, but you don't have to put in the Minecraft, you put in the server. You can have mods in a vanilla. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a bit different. I got you. Yeah, I've never modded Minecraft myself. I have only ever played on the servers that are modded. Like, we played Cobblemon Delta for a bit. That was a lot of fun. Like I said, my friends, we do our little yearly Minecraft server. It lasts about a month where we'll all play together, you know? Excuse me. Get the hiccups.
So, you finally arrived. Or is it the two of you? It's a pleasure to meet you. Call me Maggot. I don't like that other name Denholm and his men insist on using.
What do you mean, the two of us?
I don't know, and that bothers me a lot. But I sense something lurking inside you. Something quite terrifying, I must say. All I'm sure of is that you've been exposed to vast quantities of the weirdness and survived. And that's rare.
How do you know all of that?
Let's say I have certain skills when it comes to magic.
Oh, shop. I didn't realize you were going to have a shop in here. Hang on. Weight bound. Summon. Stay in an orb that uses strong gravity to slay your enemies. Use it in gravity for 3 seconds, slowing them down. Summon Battle Mage. That's pretty cool. Better health potions. I already have that. Stone Skin. Bro, where's this been the entire playthrough? Is all I'm saying. Where has Stone Skin been the entirety of the fucking playthrough? Not that it matters, because I'm not going to fucking use it now. It's way too late. But this thing was hidden over here. It was fucking hidden here the entire time. Not that I need it, right? Not that I fucking need it, but it's here. I swear 5 when enemy dies nearby. So that's kind of similar to what I have for like my buffs on my armor. Interesting. Okay, yeah, nothing super duper good here for me at least. Weird fungus decreases max health by 25. Jesus. Okay. Let's do this. Denholm sent me to talk with you.
Yes, yes, the Mynheer. It responded to your presence. It reacted to you. And that's unusual. It means big changes are coming to our small Connacht. Do you know why all those Camelot troops are here?
They want to take the men here.
That's right. Unfortunately,
Combine having
they believe
resource.
that by gathering all the dying Mynheers and placing them around Camelot, they'll stand a fighting chance against the oncoming weirdness. But they don't know, or they don't want people to know, that a Mynheer is nothing but a piece of rock, unless it has been ignited by a special ritual. And if they were ignited once, they can be rekindled again. You see where I'm going with this?
You want to rekindle the men here in Connacht?
No. I want you to rekindle the Mynheer in Connacht. I'm too
Why does every
old
character
to
say
play
like certain
hero,
things differently? It's insane to me.
but I can help you become
What's
one.
that? The guy? This is
If you
Maggot.
care
He
about
is in like a
things
little
like
hut
that,
outside the city.
And I,
Tetra, good to
for
see you.
once, would like to
How's your day going?
stand on the right side of history.
So what's the plan?
That's the problem, you see. I don't have one.
Well, okay.
The moment the Mynheer reacted to you, I felt something. As if a piece of my brain was trying to tell me something. But I couldn't quite reach it. I suddenly remembered about the Mynheer rites, the ritual I told you about, and that there were 2 scrolls that contained it. But where are they? How do I even know that? That's lost on me. So, it looks like we'd have to take a little trip into the recesses of my memory. Literally.
Are you saying I actually have to dig into your brain? Oh my god.
Well,
Oh, it's
not
snowing where you're at, huh?
literally. As entertaining as that sounds, you won't be dissecting me. I'm talking about a journey into the subconscious, not an anatomy lesson. Just a bit of mushroom potion and poof, you're on your way. Safest option we've got, relatively
So we're gonna take some
speaking.
drugs, it looks like, huh? Let's do it.
I like your eagerness, but I don't exactly have the materials required for this particular kind of potion on me. It's not like I'm letting people inside my mind every day, you know.
That's pretty fair.
Here's what we'll need in order to make this thing work. Just grab these
Look at the hiccups,
and
excuse me.
bring them back and we'll see what happens.
All right. So what do we need? Luminous silver dust and raspberries. I already have it. Okay, nice, awesome. Have the ingredients.
Let's see. The raspberries. We'll save those for later. Very nutritious. Perfect for the after effects.
You didn't need them for the potion?
Nutrition is key, my brave friend. I'll make jam so delicious, it'll knock your boots off. You'll thank me later. Wait and see.
Okay.
Now, it's time for us to embark on this shared journey into the self. See you on the other side.
All right. We're going into his mind. I mean, well, yeah, it's an RPG story game. What do you expect? What the? Oh, we're tripping.
Silly mushrooms. They whisper behind your back again.
Oh no, we're tripping. Oh, we're tripping. Oh no. Can I steal all the loot? Yeah. Quick, into the mouse hole. Whoa, what the fuck?
How did you lose your name? Did the fire take it?
Boys, this is why you don't do drugs. What the fuck is
A
that?
drink a day keeps the clarity away.
Wait, what is going on? It's a brain in a jar. Oh my god, is a teddy bear locked up? Look, he's been a bad boy. He's locked up.
If it weren't you, someone else would have pointed them to the hiding place.
Oh my god. Hi, Carm. Nice to see you. How are you?
If it weren't you, someone else would have pointed them to the...
Coward!
Am I supposed to... Whoa! Oh, who's this?
Wait! Just wait! There must be another way! Take me instead! Leave them alone! They didn't deserve this! Please! Let them go! Please!
Oh my god!
Wait. Just wait! There must be...
Oh my god! What happened? Is that a worm? Oh, it's Maggot.
Oh, the king himself! I am unworthy. Oh, forgive me. How wretched I am.
Maggot?
Yes, maggot. But I am a worthless maggot.
We're here to help
You
you.
are here to help? The maggot cannot be helped. The worthless maggot betrayed its family. It ate their carrion. There are no more druids. There is no Murig. What is left is the maggot.
I am good. I'm very good. Wood, you got problems, D. We're going to talk about those in a little bit, okay? Murig, you mean maggot.
There is no Murig. There is the maggot.
Janitor, nice to see you.
Murig. Murig ate the druids.
Ate the druids. Did he eat them, literally, or just betray them?
The maggot was born when Murig pointed to where his brothers were.
So Murig betrayed the druids by telling Camelot of their whereabouts.
Yes, and thus the maggot was born. The maggot doesn't deserve to live. Would you like to kill the maggot? The maggot doesn't want to live.
Will Murig die if I kill you?
Murig gave birth to the maggot. The maggot ate Murig. But the maggot doesn't want to live. Kill the maggot.
Do I kill it? This shit is crazy. What the fuck? I don't know if maybe I should put an end to your suffering.
The maggot won't fight you. Kill the maggot.
I'm gonna kill it with the expectation that maybe we save it. Dark Souls Maggot of the Dusk Cult. I mean, this game does seem very Souls inspired. Marvin, good to see you. Welcome in.
Oh, there you are. It was an interesting journey.
I killed the maggot. What does that mean?
That was you? I was sure I was getting killed by King Arthur himself.
Is that a wiener? It might as well been, right at that point. No, I'm kidding. What's up? How you doing? Welcome in.
My ability to speak seemed very limited. I felt that I wanted to die, which was nothing new.
Bro, this guy's depressing. Oh my god, he's just taking mushrooms and being depressed about his life choices. He seems like the average VR chatter, honestly.
King. Now, perhaps I should be grateful, and yet I feel like something inside me has died. Something important.
Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? I thought killing the maggot would free you from, well, maggot.
I am maggot. Purik died alongside his brothers. Please, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
How was that supposed to help us locate the Menhir rights?
It did. Things I'd forgotten. Things I didn't know I knew. It's not a scroll. It's a tablet, split in two. Druids kept one half. Priestesses.
You were a beta tester for this game. Very interesting, very interesting. As reference from Dark Souls, Gothic 2 Worlds, and Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I've been referring to it as like a Scrolls-like, I think is the word that people have been using, right? And I've kind of adopted that as well. I'm loving it. It's great. My only really big complaint with it is like I'm super OP. I one-shot like every single enemy in the game. It's pretty rough. Where does that leave us?
The Druid half. It's at Sagrimor's castle.
I already got that one.
I don't know how he got it. He wasn't...
That's why they kept mentioning a Druid tablet. I had dialogue talking about a Druid tablet, and I was like, what the fuck?
100 years ago. Just grim stories left now. But my master etched his name in my mind. It has to be there.
And where should I look for the other part of the ritual?
Nianti. She knows. Priestess things. Ailey's too busy, so talk to Nianti.
Have I met a Nianti yet?
Do you need anything else? If not, then please just go. I need to be alone for a while.
All right. Well, we have the Sagrimor Druid piece. Or like the piece of the tablet. I already have that, right? This doesn't have Phantom Pain. Because a big part of VR chatters VR chatters are a bit of interesting people, we'll say. We'll say it nicely. Yeah, honestly, this game has been one of my favorite games I've played in a long time. Like I said, the only thing that's really, I like it when like games are like very challenging. And initially it started off like really challenging, but in the like later halves of like Act 2 here, it's very much started to like not fall off or anything, but just like become easier, if that makes sense, right? I'm just gonna keep going for the extra value on my selling because like I don't need any other perks, at least not currently. What was your court like?
Why? Are you wondering if I too had a torrid affair with a court musician? No. The only bard we had was Taliesin.
OP
He was
feels
old,
good after the
smelled
hard
of
knock
stale
life.
wine, and had a beard down to his knees. I'm quite certain all those tales of his beauty came from him alone. The court itself was not my favorite place to be. The intrigues, the manipulations.
Dude, I can't put a finger. He seems like a nice guy, but I really can't tell at this point.
For the battlefield.
Did people always hate the druids this much?
No. My subjects were usually well disposed towards them, grateful for their magic. Merlin was held in high esteem by the common folk. Of course, there was mistrust at times, even open hostility, but never like this.
Excuse me.
Nobody was ever so twisted by hatred as to herd them into a giant wicker man and set them alight.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's where it's kind of fucked up. We saw the remains, you know? We saw the remains of that. It's pretty fucking brutal. Okay, where are we heading for this quest now? We got the druid tablet in the Sagramore Castle. Where the fuck am I supposed to go for the next piece? Quest. Involve him. Max, I speak with Nianti at the Corrupted Temple. Is the Corrupted Temple here? It is, okay. Ooh, do I talk to Denholm or no? That's the question. He seems like a pretty chill guy. I don't know. I tell him what's going on, maybe he'll understand. Douglas can probably tell you about the original creatures they put in the game. Plus the word weird comes from Old English. Oh, a little bit of a knowledge drop there, huh? Yeah, a lot of like the like the Grindylows, for example, right? Aren't like I've heard of those in like little like stories before. You know what I mean? It very much takes like the King Arthur kind of fairy tale and just puts this dark like twist on it. And it's really fucking cool. It really is. It's a really good idea, in my opinion.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
It's very much made for a very like invested story. Right now, my problem is like I'm kind of at a point where I'm just gonna really do the main story and not sweat the side content as much right now because like I said, it's kind of like boring to run around and like slap every enemy. Like there were several side quests where I got to a spot, there was a boss, and then I kill it in 2 hits, I just run back, and it's kind of like, you know, you know, like the story's great, but like it's getting to the point where it's like just me only yapping and no like real gameplay. Not that the story's bad, right? But you know. Oh, Bliss, it's been a little bit nice to see you. Hello, how are you? Retrieving the tablets, getting them in here, ritual will help revive it.
Oh, you managed to extract coherent information from that druid who insists he isn't a druid? Remarkable. In any case, this truly is good news, especially for us. A ritual that works on one menhir should work on all of them. You must bring the tablets to me, not to him. We'll use them in Camelot for many menhirs, ensuring the safety of nearly the whole population of Avalon. If you give them to Maggot, only Cunoct would benefit.
Ooh.
Do you really want to doom all of Avalon for the sake of one small town?
Shit. Oh, that's actually such a good point. So he's not like, what's his name? Galahad? He's not like him. That makes sense. If like we do that right on all of the menhirs, you know? It's going to be for the good of everybody. And like, yeah, these people will be displaced and need to move. But end of the day, we're helping the greater populace if we take to Camelot rather than only helping Cunoct, right? That's tough. That's tough and rough. Phrase. Weird goes ever as it must indicates that fate is inescapable. So you catch the meaning of the term now. Oh, the weirdness. Okay, that does make a lot of sense, doesn't it? Fate, destiny, transformation. Coming or changing to a more.
You're here. Let me look at you. You seem to have recovered after whatever happened at the Menhir. The All-Mother herself must be watching over you.
Are you going to ask what happened to the Menhir?
Whatever the All-Mother wanted you to see is between you and her. I can only accept and work with the outcome. Besides, I'm more concerned with the impact your little spectacle had on the sentiments in the village. You've given people hope. Only time will tell if that was misguided or what the consequences will be if it proves true.
Maggot says you have half of the Menhir rights. Or says half of the Menhir rights were kept by the priestesses.
I wouldn't know. It does sound like typical druid nonsense.
All right, let's not be toxic.
Split
Come
the
on.
knowledge so nobody has a full picture, and then act surprised when everything falls apart.
Any idea where it might be?
If anywhere, it'll be at the temple of the All-Mother, or what's left after its fall. When corruption spreads there, my sisters who served became something else.
Okay.
Abandon this quest while you still can. Whatever you seek there isn't worth what this twisted place will do to you.
Thank you.
Wait, That didn't scare you off? I feel ashamed, even thinking about asking you for help. But maybe the Menhir's reaction to your arrival was a sign from the All-Mother. Maybe you are someone who can help.
What do you need?
You never asked me whose grave it is. I come here because it's a reminder of how I failed those who counted on me, and I should feel sorrow, guilt, something. But the truth is, I lost part of myself long before Maeve was taken. I stand here. I wait for a feeling to appear, and nothing comes to me. Not ever. At the corrupted temple, something happened when I was still a priestess out there. I feel like something was taken from me, ripped from my very soul. And I've been hearing her voice ever since. Lorelia.
Who is she?
I don't remember. I should, but the memory eludes me. She's calling to me, but I can't answer. Help me, please. I need you to go to the corrupted temple. Find her. Find out what she wants from me.
Why not just go yourself? What the fuck?
If she's calling for me, it means facing something I'm not ready for. But you might see the truth more clearly than I can. Thank you.
See what I can do.
Whatever this is, it has haunted me long enough. Go.
All right. Let's head over to the corrupted temple. In this game, it's more related to the Picts and the Celts. Irish kings assimilating Picts. I don't even know much about the Picts in this game, honestly. I have no idea what they are. We met one and we turned him over to the crows. I like the crows. Is that the quest on our Call of the Winter Moon? Oh, Menhir writes. Where am I heading for this one? over here. Okay. Just by the swamps. I'm gonna go this way and just walk up this way.
Didn't expect to see you here.
You got all the lore on this, don't you? Where is the fast travel stone? There it is. Also, let me empty out my inventory real quick of all my extra stuff. Ooh, excuse me. Old Scottish language comes from Irish too. Interesting, interesting. How do you know all this? Did you just like look this up? What the fuck was that? I don't know if anyone just heard that, but my entire fucking room just vibrated.
Oh, hello there.
All right. So let's head over to the temple. We actually haven't been over here yet, so maybe we'll find something new as well. I'm really hoping when we get to Act 3, the combat gets, like, more difficult. Again, at least for a little bit. Because like I said, as it currently stands, we're full shooting through the main story and only doing mandatory side content. That's all we're doing. Because, at least for me personally, like yesterday I was a little out of it because it felt like incredibly slow just doing a side quest where I run through, kill everything in one shot, and then just move to the next thing, you know? I was not enjoying it that much. As nice as the story is, it's like I'm just listening to an audiobook at that point, you know? An interactive audiobook. I'm hoping in the future that's one thing they add is like increased difficulty options, because apparently even New Game Plus is super easy too. It's making you sleepy? It's kind of crazy. What the fuck? Did I fart? I didn't. No, that's not what happened. That was. I know you're behind because you're talking about me farting, you freak.
My voice. Find my voice. They have it. Twisted it, and now speak in my name. But their words are not mine. Find my body.
Corrupted priest. Ooh, hello. See what I mean?
Now rotting.
Everything's a one-shot. Increases max mana.
Free
Interesting.
it. End this agony.
This is what I'm talking about right here, like I said, you know? When you're just one-shotting everything, the game becomes incredibly slow. And I'm really hoping in the future that's something they improve, is the overall difficulty of the game. I swear to God, if we run into like a dope-ass boss in here, and I one-shot it or two-shot it, I'm depressed, Loki. You know what? I kind of deserve that. I kind of deserve that, don't I? I kind of deserve what just happened there. God damn it. A phrase used in the beginning of the game means be careful. Means please in Irish. I'm getting a history lesson right now. Yeah, somebody was I think it was Void sent me like the lyric video for like the opening music, because I love like the main menu music in this game. It is absolutely insanely good. 100%.
But their words are not mine. Find my body, once undying. now rotting in
Even just a regular
torment.
basic attack one-shots him?
Free it. End this agony.
Yeah, on the second playthrough we'll do of this to like experience different the different parts of the story like in different ways, because there is some like choice and consequence to the game. We'll do it on with like our own like rule sets, so it'll be much harder. Yeah, I don't think I could die unless I like actively tried to at this point. At least against like your everyday like regular enemies walking around. So I heal on every kill and I kill in one shot, so yeah, see, she just hit me and I already healed it off. It's kind of bad. Especially as somebody who like I thrive on playing games that are like super difficult. This aspect of the game has been a little bit of a letdown, I'll be honest. Trevi, what's going on, big dog? Welcome in. I saw one of them had a note. Hop on Elden Ring, do Shadows of the Erd Tree. Tempting, honestly. You know, I had thought about maybe playing a Souls game. We'll see. I'm not like super sold on the idea of it, but it has been in my head, just so you know. Potentially doing either the Elden Ring run and doing the DLC, but I have to buy it obviously first. And then maybe even Dark Souls 2, because that's the one I gave up on. Just I rage quit it. It's very rare that I rage quit a game, but I rage quit that game and did not even like go back to it. Playing a new game today. What are you playing? Yeah, I very much would like to play Code Vein 2, but $70 for a game is just too much for me right now, so I'm not gonna bother. At some point, yeah, we'll pick it up, but right now, no. But I loved Code Vein 1. I played that like quite a bit. We played it on stream actually on Twitch like a super long time ago. That game was tons of fun. It was very difficult too. So I would love to play it. Well, the good thing is you don't actually need to play the first one to understand the second one apparently, so that's good. Apparently it is two completely separate stories, which in my opinion is a good thing. Because the ending of Code Vein 1, like the I believe you would call it the true ending, quote unquote, where like you do everything and get like, you know, a specific ending at the end, at the, you know, finale of the game. It'd be kind of hard to build a whole new story off that, so. Okay, you're not an enemy. Who are you?
Who are you?
Greetings.
Let us pray together.
I heard a calling. Why is my room
The voice.
regularly shaking?
Lorelia. She carries the voice. Yes, I met her. She loves to spend time in her room. Just right there. Many voices there. Too many. The body. I don't want to speak of the body. Terrible things. A terrible fate. I don't want to.
And I seek the men here rights.
Oh, you have no shell. No shell. Where, then, have you misplaced your wings?
What? scroll. Do you know where to find
I
it?
do not know where you should search, but the priestesses may know.
Yeah, they're dead.
Ask them. I came here only to ask the All-Mother when my shell will fall, when I will be able to see my wings and rise above this land.
Interesting, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on Code Vein 2, mainly because but I don't understand why it's like this nowadays, but modern day gaming, the norm is just to release your game broken and fix it later. Apparently the optimization in it is like terrible. So, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother trying to play it. I'm dead. No way. Talk about lucky. Holy shit. Actual factuals. Yeah, it's very, very frustrating to see that. It really, really is. Maybe someday the norm will be broken, right? And it'll be a little different. Dryad, are you an evil Dryad? I'm gonna open the door and find out. See what I mean? Like every enemy is a one-shot.
You are. How clumsy. If you seek salvation in the blessing of the All-Mother, then I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place.
Typical sport indie games and devs.
Anymore.
I mean, yeah, it's what we've been doing, you know what I mean? Like, I've been playing a whole lot of indie games lately.
Try to leave while you still draw breath. Do not repeat the same mistakes I made. For if you do, a fate worse than death will befall you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who am I?
I'm Kireth.
I sought a way to help the priestesses, to reverse the weirdness that corrupted them. I was a naive fool, and now I pay the price.
Is there any way I can help you?
Oh, I suspect that to break the seal that keeps me here, one must first possess a sin.
But whether you are sinful enough...
Ever try UFO 50? What's UFO 50?
The Frithir, however...
Is it a game, I'm assuming?
...knows much about sin.
Still, I can't ask you to do this for me. It would be best if you simply left this place.
Requires the temple jail key. It's leveled up. I don't think this is the way I was supposed to go. I'll be honest. Reference to Two Worlds? Reminded me of what's his name? Big Hat Logan, is that what it is?
We have company.
Oh wait, hang on. Whoa, bro didn't get one shot. What the fuck? Okay, he got 3 shots. Fine. The hell is this? Halo of the Hollow Sun. Some new stuff here. Hang on. Got Bloodseeker Blade. Inflicts 100% more damage based on the enemy's missing health. That's actually pretty good. Well, lie, that's a pretty good weapon. And then the armor set. Receiving damage makes the attacker bleed. Okay. Critical hits make your target bleed. I could actually use that if I wanted to. Oh no, I need spirituality for it. Unfortunate. Increase your stamina regen for every stack of bleed on nearby enemies. So it's a bleed build armor, basically. Okay, alright. Oh, water's deep. Oh wait, this thing's got a different name. Hang on. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day, does it? Cascade Deluge. And titanium arrows. Consecutive attacks deal 1 more damage. Interesting, okay. Doesn't seem super duper great, but something, right? And again, not that it really matters. It's not like we're using the bows this playthrough, so. Inspired by the infamous Action 52 game. I don't think I've heard of Action 52. Red Priest, bad guys from... Oh, okay. I never played, Oh. I don't even need my weapon! Oh, I do need I need my weapon. Hang on, shit. I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. Okay, hang on. I'm about to be over encumbered, aren't I? I am. How much are these worth? 100 a piece? Okay, that's good. I never played Two Worlds. I think I own it. Like, I think I got, like, I think it was like a Humble Bundle at some point, probably, is where I got it from. The music in this game is top notch. That's one thing that I can't, like, deny. Or can't, like, shit on at all. Is the music. I think it is perfect for the game. Alright, I think I'm back up to where I fell from. Is this where I fell from? I think it is. Oh. Hey, yo! Her boobs! They jiggled! Whoa, what the fuck? Percival. Okay, boss fight, boss fight, boss fight. Let's see if I one-shot them. Might as well be. Might as well be. This is what I mean. Did no damage to me. See what I mean? Like, that's so, like, disappointing and depressing to me. Not gonna lie. Got some weapons. Oh, they're two-handed. Hang on. Odd attacks add poison. Odd attacks poison. Even attacks bleed them. Burn. Interesting. Okay. Yo, RM, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in.
What happened? My oath. My purpose. It's gone.
Who are you, or rather, who were you?
A knight of the Round Table. I proudly bore the name Percival in honor of my predecessors who served King Arthur. Like the first Percival, I set out in search of the Holy Grail. My path led me here, to the very temple where my father once wanted to send me for priestly studies. I never felt a calling then. But this time, I heard something calling me. I thought it was the Grail, but it was her, whose sword-wielding hand I was to become. False goddess. An abomination, pretending to be the All-Mother, corrupting priestesses' minds.
Did you try to fight her?
I did. I challenged her to a fight for claiming to be a goddess, for poisoning the minds of the innocent. She said she would prove that she was the only goddess here. She forced her way into my mind and made me vow that if I lost, I would become her paladin and serve my only true All-Mother forever. I was vanquished. I knelt powerless before the false All-Mother as she pierced me with a blade. I was to carry it within me always as a sign of whose power I am now under.
You suffered enough. I will make her pay for this.
Be careful. If you face her, fight fiercer and strike harder than I did. Above all, don't let her into your mind, or she will turn your own body against you.
How long were you imprisoned by the false All-Mother?
I spent countless years trapped in the prison of my own body. Bound to her service, where I found the truth. The only truth worth knowing. I was blessed with her presence. I warmed myself in her radiance. Why did you take it from me? Why? I'm sorry. The oath I swore to the false All-Mother. I can still feel its binding. Even my death did not entirely free me from it.
How can I help you?
You could ask the All-Mother to forgive me. Beg her to grant me the honor of being in her presence once more. No. Kill her. Kill the false goddess. Please. I trust in you. Am I forever tethered to this place?
All right, interesting. Percival's tunic. Dual wielding increases mana shield. Oh, this is like your dual wielder's gear. Okay, interesting. I mean, I'm not going to use it, obviously, but if you're doing a dual wielding build with some magic, that's the one. The time flies when you're having a good time. At least for me. I never look at the time really when I'm streaming until I feel like it's been like a substantial time. I check like pretty much like instinctively at this point. Every like 2 hours so I can go take care of the dogs. Okay, I think I didn't kill the final boss. That wasn't the final boss. But this is what I'm saying, and this is what's kind of like taking me like out of the game in a sense, is the fact that I can kill a boss in like 3-4 hits. And when they hit me, I took no damage. It is genuinely super upsetting to see. Oh, it's blocked. Okay. There's no interact key here, so it's not a portal. Oh, hang on, wait. It's a modern game inspired by the infamous It has 50 old-style games themed around alternative timeline. Actually, I think I've heard of that, actually. That sounds incredibly familiar. Is it, like, relatively new or no? Kind of thought killing Percival would open up that door, but, doesn't seem like it, does it? I'm missing something here. Maybe I have to kill all the priestesses? Maybe they're keeping the door closed? Given how this has been going, that would make a little bit of sense, actually. Kill all the corrupted priestesses, and maybe that breaks the seal on the door? Let's go back up and check real quick before I go too far down. The quest journal say to do. Somewhere in the corrupted temple. There's nothing here, so pretty much the only way to go is this way. Did killing that priestess change anything? No, it didn't. Okay, so there's something blocking that door. I just gotta figure out what. Very unsure. Yeah, no, then these are all like not like necessarily like their blood descendants or anything, but or maybe I'm not sure if it like directly says like they're their blood descendants, but people who have taken up the mantle of being like their incarnation, so to speak, in their time, in their era, you know. Because obviously at some point here, you know, Arthur got his immortality shit going on, which is crazy, but I would assume most of his knights didn't get that same pleasure, or maybe not pleasure, you know. But oh, what is this? Abandoned helmet. Oh, just increased physical damage. Just a flat increase to the physical damage. Interesting. Okay, all right. And then the rogue step, and I'm heavy again. All right. What's that little gecko thing following me? You know, that answer is so hard to, or that question is so hard to give an answer to, because I'm not even sure what that little gecko thing is. It's a creature that we found in Act 1 that's been my little follower. It's like, his name is like, it's like spelled Q-R-K-O, like Quirko. And he's just a little guy that follows me around. I don't really know what his point is. I know he can like turn into like a mount and stuff like that, but aside from that, I'm so unsure of what he is. It looks like there's a pathway up here, but I don't think I can actually jump up there. So it might just be, yeah, okay, never mind. It's just decoration, if you will. But he functions as a mount. I'm pretty sure he can do a little bit of damage in combat, but not like ton. I drop down somewhere over here? No. I don't think I can jump back up. Yeah, I can. Here it is. Ow. Okay, we're back at the start. Oh, no, we're not. We haven't been over here yet. There we are. Oh, there's something behind me. Hello? On the questing beast? I'm not sure I understand. A little gecko. I mean, yeah, well, we've been referring to it as an axolotl, actually. It's much more of an axolotl than a gecko, right? Is there another way back up here? Hello? Am I crazy? Was this not where I was supposed to go? I can't view a map here, so I'm kind of just like running in circles. Where was the way back up? I guess I can go in this way. The eggs would tell you when you found it. The eggs? I have eggs? I'm not sure what you mean by eggs. Yeah, I hatched him. He's falling behind me. He's a little guy. Oh, okay. My bad. Maybe I gotta talk to this guy in the middle again. That would make a little bit of sense, I think. Wait, this is new. Hang on. The way this game's talking, we're leading up to a fight against a god, alright? If this isn't some kind of badass, crazy fight, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, what the fuck? Person! Oh, I found her!
You can see me. Hear me. How strange. That's not how it's meant to be. I decide who sees, who hears. Yet here you are, unbidden. Why?
Nianti sent me. She says you're calling to her.
Ah, Nianti, the fractured one.
Welcome back.
Yes, she feels the void, doesn't she? The emptiness, where her compassion once dwelled.
What is it? What's missing?
What she cast away. A fragment, a spark. Hers, yet no longer hers. It clings to me now, bound in service to the All-Mother. And does she need it? Truly?
Marwanho, welcome in. How you doing?
A chain that
the
weighs
goth girl
down
be
the soul.
like,
I held it for her because she could not bear it. She gave it to me. Because the All-Mother does not abandon her children. Nianti's compassion is a spark, a light meant to guide her. Without it, she stumbles in darkness. But to reclaim it, she must prove herself. It is not a gift.
Oh, wait, is she
given.
the false
It must
All-Mother?
be earned.
Oh my god. She didn't cast anything away. She lost it. You took it from her.
Is that what she told you? That I stole it like a thief in the night? No. It was her despair, her doubt, that cast it away. I merely caught it.
Whatever's missing, she wants it
Then
back.
she must prove herself worthy. That fragment is steeped in corruption. To return it as it is would destroy her. Take this. It holds what she has lost. Bring it to the All-Mother's altar and cleanse it in her light. Only then will it be safe to return. Go, and tell Nianti this. The fire she extinguished still burns, but only she can decide whether to let it consume her or warm her soul.
Oh, D, that's so annoying. That's so fucking annoying. The All-Mother told me to take her voice back from me.
Oh, I hoped it wouldn't come to this. And yet, it is as I feared. The fire dims. The song ends. And the voice must fall silent. If this is her will, her voice shall be yours now. Few are touched by her in such a way. The voice of the mother is a gift, but also a burden. Go then, and let us see if you are worthy of bearing it.
You know, I probably should have.
That's not how it's meant to be.
I'm searching for a tablet about the men here in the ritual.
The All-Mother holds all wisdom in her womb. The threads of destiny intertwine. The tides flow to the rhythm of her heartbeat. In prayer, you will find greater wisdom than in all the scrolls and books of the world.
Okay. Any, interesting loot in here? No? I need to go back down this way if I can. I can't. Great. Awesome. Yep. Which way was it to the temple? Did I go through here? I was just at the temple, too, is the worst part. Now I'm not going to remember where it was. Son of a bitch. The lore? Does she have a snap? Oh my god, bro. What a question. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does, honestly. Probably an OF as well, low-key. You feel me on golf for real? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck do I get back to where that temple was? I was just in the temple. Now I can't remember where the fuck I was. Was it here? Here we are. Oh, maybe I have to go like to the actual temple, you know? I wonder if now I can go through... Ooh, got hiccup. If now I can go through that area. Now that I have the All-Mother's voice. Let's try it out. And the red caps, the pigs, and the Dorita is historically tied to one another. Are like gnomes, so they can have a lot of real life folklore in this game. Folklore, it follows Arthurian legend, referencing Ireland and areas like Connacht, Tyrol, region of Ireland. Interesting. I'm just gonna drop down here and see if I can find my way back up to where I was. Basically where we fought, what was it, Percival? I think it's this way. There was this guy. We ran through here, right? Just keep going straight. Do I go up here, I guess? No, I go down, apparently. Okay. Does this go up? This goes all the way down to the bottom, but can I go all the way back up to the top? Yes, there we go. Oh, this is not where I was. Man. Wait, actually, that weapon I just got. This is the one that what's his name sells. The one merchant that you see at the very beginning, he actually sells this super early on, the Spell Gorger. It's kind of cracked, actually. Like, if you put a bunch of, like, things on you that give you extra mana, and then use that, I feel like that could be kind of a crazy combo. Alright. I gotta figure out, how the fuck do I get back over there? I'm so lost. This area is a little confusing. That or I'm stupid, but I don't want you guys to answer that question, alright? I'm not asking if I'm stupid, I'm just saying I might be. Right? Your input on my intelligence is not required at this current moment in time. So chat, I know in your minds you're all sitting there salivating at the mouth to call me stupid. Don't you dare. Alright? Don't you fucking dare. Okay, I see. I see where I gotta go. I can smell Karm cooking in the distance. There we go. I said I think I might be stupid, and I was waiting for you to say something. Now we can go in here. Oh, we weren't even in the corrupted temple yet. Now we're in the corrupted temple. Right, unless I see a unique item, I'm picking nothing up in here, basically. Ladies! Let me do my work! Yeah, I can legit just one-shot them with a basic attack. That wasn't even a heavy attack. Alright. Come down here right now. How the fuck did they get up there? Oh, fuck you, bye. Oh, Lord. All right, boss time.
A new set of eyes. And how hateful they are. Would you close them for me, please? Could you grant me a tiny scrap of mercy?
No way. I'm not closing my eyes for you.
When you arrived, I saw a rook perched on your shoulder. A sick, vile thing.
Boys, hang on. I'm a little bit locked in right now. Hang on. Look at that. Oh, my lord.
Why I expected compassion from someone whose hands only manifest torment. I've seen into your tainted soul. No matter what path you take, it always leads to despair. You are a blight upon this land. That is all you have been, and all you will ever be.
Jesus.
Alas, no matter how revolting I may find you, it is my sacred duty to offer you relief from the burden of your sins. Who knows? Perhaps even you are not beyond salvation.
Yeah, no thanks.
I can't say I'm surprised. Your kind love to parade sins like badges of virtue. Soon you will feel... You will... There are so many. Too many. What are you? It's as though you shoulder entire lifetimes of sin. You are an abomination. You cannot be allowed to continue.
May your soul finally know freedom.
What the Oh, well. Okay, my day's ruined. I'm glad I didn't let this thing touch me, guys, alright? So you guys don't fall for the catfish, okay? What the fuck are you doing? Get out of the ground. See what I mean, man? Like, 3 hits. Increases magical crit chance. Okay, it's not bad, I guess, I suppose. But see what I mean, though? When you're just one-shotting, like, everything, it's just kind of like... The game's easy. It is incredibly easy. It wasn't easy at the start. That's for sure. Remove the perks. I'm kind of at a point where I'm about to, like, you know, actually, like, potentially once we get to act. Okay, listen, we're pushing to Act 3. If I get to Act 3 and I'm still one-shotting, like, everything, it's gonna be a problem, right? It is going to completely take me out of the game. So we might end up doing some, like, self-imposed nerfing if I'm even going to attempt to continue to, like, I guess, I hate to say it like this, but enjoy the game. Because as it stands now, it is like me just, like, pressing 3 buttons and winning. Like, clicking twice and winning the game, you know? Hey, Freedom, good to see you. Welcome back. How you doing? Is my character male or female? Male. It's a big man. I'm dead. I'm fine. Is this the actual All-Mother or no?
You're here. I've felt your steps through this place. The tethers holding me, unraveling one by one. Are you here as my savior? Or have you come to seek my mother's embrace?
Are you really the All-Mother?
I am a mother. Yes. I have known a mother's joy. And I have endured a mother's sorrow. I carry the grief without a name. The kind that rends the heart and bleeds it dry. Year after year. Hour after hour. I have walked Avalon for centuries. Its soil watered with my tears. My arms empty.
I'm doing
of
good,
this
Freedom. I'm
which is
doing good.
burden.
I'm glad to know you're doing well as well. What happened in this temple?
I came here seeking solace, hoping to staunch the loss before it consumed me. I called into the emptiness, desperate to reach what I had lost. But my cries were met with silence. At first, I thought they had gone unheard. I was wrong. The woman here felt it all. My grief, my bitterness, my rage. They trembled before my sorrow. For to make a mother weep is a child's greatest sin. The weirdness bound us all together. I became their image, and they became mine.
You've made them all insane.
Have I? Or have they? They prayed so fervently, and all their prayers fell on deaf ears. They sought answers to unjust suffering, but found none. Like children lost in the dark, they clung to the first voice they heard. And because that voice carried only agony, they believed themselves doomed. There is no path for a soul so utterly lost, but to descend into madness and despair.
How do I free all of you?
You have already freed me. You restored the sight I shared with the tormented Frither, and returned my undying body, once bound to the fallen Percival. And my voice, I grew weary of it, so I gave it to Lorelia to speak on my behalf. The sweet girl made it her own, ensuring she will remain here, even when I am finally gone. I lingered
There's a lot of
only
mommies.
because I wished to meet my savior. I had hoped, but no. What I hoped for no longer matters. As for the others, I fear they are too far gone in their madness. The only freedom left to them is the one only a mortal can embrace. Farewell, stranger. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
There's the tablet, right? We did it! Yay! Yeah, the section of the game we're gonna dub the Goth Mommy section. What the fuck, bro? There's so many of them. Not feeling Avalon? I gotta be real. I am getting very, like, taken out of the game. Just based on the fact of how easy it's been. I'm sorry, but like, listen, when a game becomes super duper easy, it gets just super boring super fast. Even if the story's great, I'm having a hard time staying ingrained in the game when I'm just walking around, clicking 2 buttons and going to the next set of dialogue, you know? So, we'll see what happens in Act 3. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm hoping I get there, I walk up to the first enemy, and I don't kill it in 2 hits. Where's the actual way out? This is not the way out. I'm gonna get lost again. Shit. You just built different. Again, I like hard games. I like a challenge, you know? And when there's absolutely zero challenge, it is very hard for me to like stay in the game. It's engagement is what it is for me, right? I get super engaged into the game and I'm there, I'm locked in, right? But as it stands now, I'm just literally, it's a walking simulator for me at this point. I'm walking back and forth between each of the areas just to do the questing. I'm not even wanting to do side quests because while the story might be great, you know, when it comes to stream content, in my opinion, it's not super engaging for you guys or myself to sit here and have me just kind of like run around place to place, one tap something, then do some more dialogue. No matter how good a story is, it's just super boring. I'm gonna keep it low key. Not saying the game is bad, just so to be super clear, right? It's just there needs to be some kind of increase to the difficulty, you know? That's why we were enjoying Skyrim so much, because there were so many like difficult situations where, you know, at least for like the first like 10 days, I'd be really kind of like working to like set up my character and like, you know, like get it going, right? Now, obviously Skyrim, I'm a little burnt on. We played it for 250 hours in the span of a month and a half. Okay, that's a lot of Skyrim, all right? But Avalon started really hard, right? We were struggling in Act 1. We changed builds a couple of times. And then eventually, Act 2, the start of Act 2 was hard. We were getting pretty close to dying. I'm giving these to what's his name, by the way. You know, like we were hanging on basically, right? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I've noticed this too, that a lot of the regulars haven't been hanging out very much. I'm assuming because they're not vibing with the game. And that again, I can read a room, you know, I'm not dead. I'm not like dumb is the way to put it. Sorry, excuse me. That's also put a bit of a cloud on the game in a sense, right? Where it's, I think at the start, people were like, yeah, this is engaging because like he's dude, the combat's fun, it's engaging, but it's just, it's this super big dip in difficulty towards the end game. You know, you would think it would get harder as you go, but it's become, I hate to say it like this, brain dead stupid easy. And it's the engagement of it, at least in the reference of, you know, stream, like keeping people engaged on stream, it's been kind of tough, you know? Skyrim enjoyers? Patrick, welcome in. We play Lost. Well, we had been playing Lost Skyrim. I'm on a bit of a Skyrim break. We do. I think the next Skyrim like challenge we do, guys, might actually be the Iron Man instead of the like a themed character where like no buying items. I have to use what I find. I have to craft everything I use, right? Let's see. Captivated my screen somehow more too. Like work has killed the vibe on watching things from me, and I'm mainly just listening to you like a podcast. That's what I think most of you do. Hitting the farming too much might get too high level, but that's the thing. Like you guys can like back me up on this. People like I know Void's been hanging out, D's been hanging out, right? I'm not like intentionally farming XP when I'm just exploring the map, right? There hasn't been a single moment where I've sat here and I've like grinded XP. I think I did that for one level so I could hit the point where I could wear this armor set. I needed one more level, which is crazy to think about, that this armor I've been wearing now for the rest of the game, the Lancelot set, but I have not taken off since I got it. I got that in Act 1, like at the end of Act 1, you know? Now we're going to the end of Act 2 and I haven't found anything remotely better than it for my build, you know? So I don't know. It's just, it's strange. It's, to be clear, like I believe it's the developer's first time making a game like this, if I remember correctly. I was kind of reading into it a little bit. They really did do a good job. Just there needs to be like so much more of a difficulty spike. And again, part of me was like, well, there's New Game Plus, so I'll go into New Game Plus. And everything I've read, every person who's talked about the game says New Game Plus is even more piss easy. So it's like, okay, well, if you're, grind too much and you get a few levels too high and properly F it, if you're deadly no matter what. Well, that's the problem. Is like I wasn't like there was no instance where I was grinding intentionally, except for the one level, which I think I was like at this part of the XP bar, and I had to go up. I've hit level 50 for Act 3 with just casually exploring, playing the game, right? So
Aurelia's voice, it's different now. I take it you're the reason for that.
Take this doll.
So, this is it. The piece of myself I've been missing all this time. It feels familiar, yet strange and deeply corrupted. If it truly is mine, I cannot leave it in this state. If I try to retrieve part of my soul from this thing, it will poison me as much as it heals me.
Said it needs to be cleansed before anything.
She's right. Surprising, considering the things she's whispered to me all this time. Meet me at the statue of the All-Mother. You've already done so much for me. Thank you.
All right. Well, yeah, and that's the thing is like I literally just have crit chance and I just one shot everything. Yep, my character is at the end with mods. I'm a god at level 183. I'm a warlock. Anybody gets back. Well, so I did.
A what?
I did find a difficulty mod that does make the scaling a little better, but obviously I think it's a little bit too late to put that in. Like I think at this point. Again, I want to get to Act 3 before I say anything, but it's just kind of like, I feel very disconnected from the game at the current point in time. It is, you know, not vibing as hard as it was at the start, which is the biggest issue, right? That's been the biggest issue for me. Just because it's just so piss easy. It's just so fucking piss easy.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Like, to put it in perspective, I have no interest in whatever that lady was talking about. Zero.
That's wonderful news. You've made the right decision. Believe me, for a favor like this, Camelot will knight you the moment you set foot in the capital. For now, though, you'll have to settle for this rather hefty purse.
What happens now?
Now we'll inform Yvain that everything is ready. We're packing up the Menhir and heading for Camelot, and anyone with any sense will come along with us. I saw Yvain wavering in his decision, but without any hope of awakening the Menhir in Connacht, all of his efforts were in vain. Let's meet in the audience chamber. We have to see the look on his face for ourselves.
Spare a coin for
I mean, yeah, basically, right? I would never go back and play vanilla Skyrim at this point. I think more so, because here's the thing. I expected the game to get easier, like, as you made a stronger build. The problem is the enemy scaling, right? The scaling of the enemies in this game, because mind you, in Skyrim you get strong because you get, like, godly abilities, right? You can make godly strong builds with like enchanting and stuff, right? As we learned, when you get the double enchant perk, you just kind of become unkillable, right? But that takes a while. This game just super unnaturally, in my opinion, became easy the further we got in. The beginning was difficult, and maybe, well, not for you because you used magic, right? But I was using melee. The beginning was difficult because a lot of the stronger enemies on veteran would one-shot me. But as we got further in and got better gear, it was just like GG. You know what I mean? Yeah, it'd been about 3 months. Yeah, that's what I figured. There's such a weird, strange scaling of this game. It's almost like they didn't scale the enemies at all, to be honest.
I should stay out of trouble. Do you need...
It's over, Lord Yvain. The time has come to take the Menhir to Camelot. If you care for your people, prove it. The Menhir is fading, and there's no way to reignite it. You know perfectly well that this is the only option.
I know the Menhir is fading, and nothing can stop that, but its power still lingers. I haven't yet exhausted every means to bring it back to life.
And how exactly do you plan to do that, huh? Your druid is useless, and I've never heard of any way to restore a Menhir's power other than Merlin's old rituals.
You're right. The rituals are lost, but the Menhir stays where it is. At least until I return from the expedition for the Holy Grail. That is Camelot law. An ancient one that neither you nor any of the Knights of the Round Table can break.
What? So you've really thought this through, haven't you? But hear this. If the Menhir's power is completely depleted, we'll have no choice but to leave for Camelot. Protecting the lives of Camelot's subjects takes precedence over any holy mission. That's King Arthur's decree.
Interesting,
I am
okay.
aware. But you have no authority to order a return to Camelot until the Menhir has completely faded. I know the old laws, Denholm. That's why I choose to evoke them. I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail. Such is my will.
Well, if that is the will of the Lord of Kurnocht, then Camelot will have no choice but to acknowledge it. I'll report this to command. They're in for a surprise. Stay and see if you can talk some sense into him. If he's set on this expedition, well, if he's so eager to die, I won't stand in his way.
I'm sorry you had to witness that unpleasant exchange. You heard what Denholm said. Camelot won't dare touch the Menhir as long as I lead the expedition for the Holy Grail. Once again, I need your help, and I'm prepared to grant whatever you ask in return.
What do you need?
People I can trust. Those prepared to share the burden of this quest for the Grail. I can't command anyone to join me. They must come of their own free will. Otherwise, the expedition is doomed to fail before it even begins. And, as you've likely noticed, I'm not exactly beloved by my subjects.
The Grail really
I have
reignite
no
the
idea,
Menhir?
but I also have no other choice. I will find the Grail or die trying. I owe it to my people. Those who still believe I can save their homes and their land. My only regret is that I acted so late. Denholm is right. The Menhir is fading. If we fail to return with the Grail in time, the people of Kurnocht will be forced to leave for Camelot or face death here.
Why don't your people respect
I
you?
suppose I brought it on myself with my indecision. When Camelot came and began pillaging our resources, I stayed silent. Though I shouldn't have. At the time, I thought I had no choice. If I refused Camelot's forces, I risked bringing war to Kurnocht, but I also couldn't bring myself to order my people to leave outright. You can't live your life trying to balance on the fence. But that's exactly what I did. I hoped everyone would be happy. Now, of course, no one is. I would start by looking among the most trusted and eldest members of our community. Our priestess, Niante, possesses unparalleled talent in healing. Her presence would certainly be invaluable on such a journey. Then there's Urfa, a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior. If not for the strength of his muscles, the strength of his mind could prove useful. You might also speak with Maggot. Since the two of you have been through so much together, he may not be thrilled by the idea, but I believe his heart is still in the right place.
What do you think will convince them to join the expedition?
It's hard to say, and that only proves how much I've lost touch with my own people. even those as respected as these three. Still, try to approach them with kindness. They all have their demons, and I doubt they'll agree to join if they are still tethered by unresolved matters. Think.
Right, I'll ask.
And believe me, the reward you'll receive for your efforts will be priceless. And whether they agree or not, I will set out for the Grail. I will buy more time for Cornock.
Stay quiet. Stay safe. Just passing through.
Right.
Good.
Game scaling is great. As sorry, excuse me. I think the game, its scaling is great as for a medium difficult. Because at the beginning of Act 2, we were dying pretty easy. Well, yeah, but that changed the second I the second I did like even the slightest dip into like, you know, like any type of like cohesive build. I was personally dying a ton because I had not like picked a build yet and was only like using like very basic perks. The moment I invested into two-handed, I started like getting super big damage again. It was just kind of GG. Like, yeah, some enemies still hit like trucks, right? Like no one's gonna deny that. I still get hit like an absolute, like, you know, freight train sometimes. But then I just hit them back with a crit and they die in one shot, you know? That's been my biggest gripe, is just like, I when I'm in combat, I don't feel engaged in the slightest. I'm leaned back in my chair, barely paying attention. And in turn, that is like bleeding into me paying attention to the actual game itself, you know? Holy gloves. So we actually have Morrowind on the plate for games I'm gonna try at some point in the near future. So I've never played Morrowind before, but I have played. Oh, Magical. I was looking at the wrong one. Okay. But no, we're talking about me doing my first ever Morrowind playthrough at some point. We'll see. Not after this. I thought maybe after this, but I think I might need a break from like a Scrolls-esque game for a little bit. Like I said, Valheim is really up there for what I want to do. But again, I'm really just kind of hoping, because I think like February 4th or 2nd is like the anniversary of Valheim. So I'm wondering if they'll like shadow drop the Deep North out of nowhere, which would be crazy cool. But I highly doubt it at this point. Terraria, we've talked about playing Terraria. That could be something we end up enjoying, right? You know, I know a couple of you guys have been talking a lot about the recent update, and I do enjoy Terraria. I played it once a couple years ago, so wouldn't be opposed to trying it again. And I don't know. That's why I kind of asked you guys in Discord today, like, you know, what games would you guys recommend, right? You feel me? I just opened up. Okay, hang on. All right. I need to step AFK for a few minutes, guys. I got to use the restroom. I'm going to quickly like get ready to make some food. I'm going to pop some food in to get going. So give me a few minutes. I'll be right back, okay? Sit tight. When I get back, we will continue and go start this Holy Grail stuff, you know? I'll be RB. 1 sec. All right. I am back. The DLC in this game? I just don't know if I'm wanting to play that kind of style of game right now is the problem. That's all. Okay.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Alright, we should be able to get all these people, actually. Except for maybe the druid, because I didn't give him the tablets. No way. I thought I was dead. I thought I was gonna die to that. Gotta make it daytime. Come on. Go through the door. There we go. Actually, I think that, like, Act 2 boss, the one that, like, started following me around from Act 1, he is the perfect example of what I mean when the game became too easy. I just put a little bit of crit in my build, one-shot him like it was nothing. I'm not even sure, like, survival mode changes it either is like, the worst part.
Beor is still wet behind the ears, and his heart is barely beating. Until I'm sure he can handle things, I can't leave him on his own.
Okay. So it's kind of forcing me into a side quest scenario here. Yeah, basically, that's exactly what it is, actually. It's just save restrictions. Dude, part of me wants to let, in like a playthrough at some point, let the croc maws bite my arm off. Croc maw, however you say it. What is she doing? Hello?
The All-Mother's light will reveal the truth or burn it away. Are you ready?
Yes.
Then let's begin.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, hello. Are you real, or just another shadow of this place?
I'm real. Who are
My
you?
name is Nianti. I don't know how long I've been here, but something's wrong. I don't know why I'm here or why I can't leave.
Tell me what you remember.
I came to the All-Mother's Temple not that long ago, I think. They said I had a gift. They said I had the power to heal. I wanted to use it to help, to serve. But one day something changed. Corruption seeped into the temple, into me. I tried to fight it, to cleanse myself in her light, but I failed. I tried to escape, but I couldn't. And now I'm here. But that can't be the whole story, can it?
You escaped to Connacht, but not whole. The part of you that feels compassion was left behind.
What? That can't be true. How could I serve when I'm trapped here? How could I help anyone when I'm incomplete? Tell me, what's left of me out there? Is it enough?
It will be if you come with me. You have the gift of healing people and you are needed.
Needed? Maybe that's true if I still have the power to heal. Perhaps my purpose isn't lost. Perhaps I can still serve. Thank you. You've given me the clarity I've lacked for so long. Whatever path I'll take, I'll walk it with purpose.
Yeah. We helped.
So, this is what it feels like to be whole again. It's strange. Like I've been walking in a fog all these years, blind to what I'd lost. And now, the light is so clear.
What will you do now?
First, I will return to the people of Connacht. They deserve the priestess I promised to be. Not the bitter shell I became. You have done more for me than I ever could have asked for. You reminded me of who I truly am. For that, I will always be grateful.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. The All-Mother guided us both. But now it's up to me to carry this forward. Thank you, truly. There is much to do, but this time, I will face it with open arms and a whole heart.
Okay, so that should be at least the one person that I can get for the quest. Welcome back. Let's go see if she'll join.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
That beggar keeps begging for gold even though I already gave him some. Oh, is she up here now? Yeah, the hospital. Yep. Makes sense.
I know. I'm the one who suggested it. It's the only way to get Camelot to hold off moving the Manir. Yvain can count on me. After everything that's happened, I see now that this is the right path. Tell Yvain I'll join him on this holy
there's
mission. Oh, Mother.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to get Maggot because I kinda didn't do what he wanted me to do. So that's gonna be a problem.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Hang on one sec, guys. All right, sorry, I'm back. One sec. Hang on. I'm taking some medicine. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If I can get it open, the stupid thing. Come on. There it is. All right, sorry. I'm good. I'm chilling. So, I'm not gonna lie, guys. We're gonna have a rare, serious Lenny moment here, okay? All right. Just given a lot of stuff today, it's become not just like me, but other people also concurring on this. Like a good majority. Like I mind you, if it was like a random person who's, you know, not usually around, I wouldn't say this, but the fact that a couple of regulars and also somebody else as well, my DMs has told me this. The game just isn't vibing a lot for a lot of people, and then with it becoming super easy, it's also kind of lost the vibe for me a little bit too. So I hate to say it, but I'm actually going to be ending early today to kind of think about what we're going to do, because I don't know. I just don't know what to do. You know, at least today the vibe's off. I'm just going to say how it is. You know, this is very not what I expected is the way to put it. The vibes are off. There's no other way to go about it, you know? So it's sad. I mean, yeah, it is. You know, we just got the common consensus seems to be it's just way too much yapping. So, it's people are not about the yap. There's not enough action. The action that does happen is over in one swing of the sword. And I get it. I do. Like I said, the combat, the story is great for me. I'm enjoying it. But when it comes to the combat, obviously it's lacking heavy. And it'll probably be something, if I don't play on stream, I'll finish it off stream. I'll talk about it. But it's a very big vibe killer right now. I'm gonna keep it low key. Normally, sad because the stream is ending. Well, the thing is I don't really have any like a backup plan. You know what I mean? To like have something to do, right? Like I don't want to keep forcing the game down not just your throats but my own throat when my vibes are off. You feel me? But yeah, the chakras are misaligned right now. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna spend some time tonight brainstorming what the next step is and figuring it out. I'm not gonna lie, I just took 10 milligrams of some medicine to kind of lock in and focus up a little bit. I was, but I don't want to be super negative because like it's fine if something doesn't vibe. It just kind of is what it is, right? There is other things I want to play. So what I'm gonna do is, please, if you're not in the Discord and you actually give a fuck on what we play tonight, probably in the next couple hours here, okay? I'm gonna be posting in the Discord what the potential options are. All right. And if you guys want to have a say in what we might do, please be in the Discord, !Discord, and let's talk about it, all right? If you don't give your input and you come into streaming, be like, oh, I don't like this, I'm going to tell you to shut the fuck up. Because you had the option to put your input in, right? So I'm going to pick a couple of games out, see what catches my eye, and we're gonna make a decision, right? So, you know what? Again, sometimes things don't hit, and that's fine. I can accept that. I can understand that. And the thing is, too, is like for all of us, not just you guys, but for myself as well, I want to move to something that's going to be more enjoyable for everybody. So, yeah, Skyrim needs a break. I listen, because like we could just default back to Skyrim, but the same thing's going to happen is I'm just going to get super burnt after like 5-6 streams, And just so we're clear too, I might even for the next couple of streams do like a in-between segment where we kind of like maybe don't commit to a game and just like kind of play something else. While we like decide what we're playing. So figure it out. Can you play Fortnite and let me join, please? I mean, I could do that. I could get really cooked and have Carm come on stream and play Fortnite tomorrow night. No, I don't like Fortnite, guys. I'm just going to say it. I don't enjoy Fortnite and I don't want to play Fortnite. Stop suggesting these Zoomer games, okay, bro? What the fuck, guys? On God, for real, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. Carm, you should have asked to play Halo, okay? You would have had a better chance if you had said Halo, all right? Jump on some Halo 3 matchmaking on the Master Chief Collection. Ooh, oh boy, I'd be cooking. Well, that's fine. Don't worry. It doesn't have to be like right at the moment, but like just make sure you're in the Discord. That's all I'm saying. All right, because I'm going to post tonight and then tomorrow I'll make a decision in the morning, We will be live tomorrow. If anything, we might just not commit to a game and just play like some random bullshit. Maybe I get some of my friends together and I'm like, yo, you guys want to join me for like XYZ game on stream? I don't know. Maybe I make them come play Pummel Party with me on stream. Who knows? All right? We'll figure it out though, boys. Unironic will be so down for that? Well, dude, maybe, right? Maybe. I'm going to let these 10 millis kick in. And listen, I want to say this wholeheartedly. This game is not bad. I highly suggest that you guys maybe perhaps try this game on your own off stream if you enjoy Skyrim. A lot more yapping, but it's good yapping. It's not bad yapping. It's good fucking yapping. It's just not good for the stream energy. It's super slow, super duper, like, I'm not sure how to put it. It's a slower game. And unfortunately, we're used to higher paced shit going on, right? So, again, please If you like Skyrim, you like RPGs, play this game. If we don't, because we're probably not going to play it again on stream, I'm going to finish it off stream at some point, just so we're clear, all right? Yeah, exactly. And just sometimes games aren't good stream games. You know, it is what it is sometimes, you know? So we'll find a good stream game. Maybe we just avoid story games for a little bit and just play something else. I don't know. I'll think about it. Like, you know, like I said, like Valheim and Terraria are good options. Those are both games with plenty of action in them, as well as some base building aspects. I'm telling you right now, when Valheim Deep North drops, we're playing Valheim. Just so that's clear. Like, go look up Valheim if you don't know what it is. It is my favorite crafting survival game ever. All right? I've played so much of it. So, we'll see. We'll see. All right? It's Skyrim GTS's fault. It's true. It's very, very true. All right, everybody. What was that? I cannot remember. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll definitely be live tomorrow doing something. Don't worry, okay? Again, Discord, be sure to join. I'm going to talk to you guys soon. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for understanding, you know, and thank you. Honestly, I appreciate the honest input. Don't ever feel bad for telling me that you're not enjoying a game, especially if like you're somebody who's here day in, day out. If you're not enjoying something that makes you want to not watch, that makes me feel bad that I'm forcing you guys into something you don't want to see. I want to put out content that everyone's going to enjoy. So, and obviously if it's like just one guy, sure. But like I just now in this stream, 4 people have told me the game is not a stream game. And while it seems really good, it's not resonating for the stream. So it is what it is, right? No. You're totally fine, Void. Like, listen, like we're both playing it together, so it's a little different, right? For them, they're just like hearing me talk about it, and then like just like having me sit here silently through dialogue, right? Why are we bringing up our specific memes? Which one? 5th? Shut up, femboy? Fuck, dude. These fucking femboys, bro. These femboys. I'm tired of them femboys. I swear to God, for real, for real. I got one guide. That's true. I got one guide. All right, I'm going to end the stream, guys. Tomorrow we'll do something fun, I promise. All right, even if it's not starting a new game, it'll be a good little stream, all right? Goodbye, everybody. Good night. Hop in the Discord, and I will see y'all tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST, all right? We'll have a good time. Good night.